Hello, YouTube friends. I'm here with my beautiful kitty, Mystery. Say hi, Mystery. Look at that. It looks like he's looking right in the camera. Mwah. We'll see when he wants to get down, probably soon. But today, you guys, oh, look at that right now. Okay, bye, Mystery. Today, you guys, I wanted to make a quick YouTube video because I apologize, I haven't had a short film posted, and I know that's something I really wanted to do this summer. I got 2 started, which I'm really happy about, but I wanted to keep making short films and keep posting and, try to keep up with that. I already have my 3rd short film idea all typed out, written out. I know the plot and everything. Now I just have to film it. It's going to be a comedy, so hopefully I can get that rolling here soon. But real quick, short little video that I wanted to come on and talk about is the topic of happiness. So, this is something that not only recently have I been thinking about, but for the last year probably, once I started going for my dreams, which is to become an actress, it's really kind of opened my mind. And I have a couple questions for you guys today. And, everything that I talk about on my YouTube channel, I don't want to offend anybody. Honestly, it's just me, talking about what's on my mind. You can agree, you can disagree, whatever. I'm not going to get offended if you don't agree with me, or if maybe something I said, you're like, what the heck is this girl talking about? All right. And my advice to you would be, don't watch then. There's already too many negative people out there. And, if people are trying to do their thing on social media, for me, more power to them. Like, if somebody wants to be a vlogger, if somebody wants to play their music, if somebody wants to, be a dancer, heck, if you're posting 5 times a day, you go, freaking girl. You do your thing. And if people have a problem with you, then they can unfollow you. You don't want haters on your feed. And that was a completely rabbit trail, bunny trail, whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry, I do that a lot. So getting back on topic, the key word here is happiness. So I have a couple questions for you. The first question that I have, and I want you guys to think about it, it's a simple question. Are you at your dream job? Right now, where you work, where you go every single day, is that your dream job? All right? Think about it. I mean, it should only take a second. Yes or no? Okay? My next question for you that I want you to think about, the job you are at, is this the job that you wanted? So, for example, I went to college, obviously, to become a teacher. So the job that I have now is the job I wanted. I spent the last 4 years planning for it. So I ended up with a job in my career, right? Maybe some of you, I'm not trying to call out anybody, pick on anybody, but maybe you got a major in communications, which is an awesome degree, by the way. Sometimes I wish I would have gotten that degree. But communications degree, all right, and you want to do something with it. But in the meantime, you just you're working at a bank, all right? You're just trying to make some money until you find that one job you really want. So is the job that you are at right now a job that you wanted or a job that you kind of fell into? That's my second question for you. All right, my third question for you. The job that you are at right now, all right, could you see yourself at that job for the next 5 to 10 years, or maybe even for the rest of your life? That sometimes is a scary question for some people, because what I've noticed, all right, and each is their own, maybe some of you don't agree, but I've noticed that people that have fallen into a job that they necessarily didn't want to be at, but it pays good money, right? Maybe they have kids, it pays the bills for their kids, right? Maybe they just, paying rent to live in their apartment, their house, whatever. That job that they had fallen into, they're comfortable at. And that job was supposed to be a temporary job. They were only, in their mind, we're only going to work there maybe 6 months to a year until they find that other job they wanted. But I've seen so many people stay with that job, and then each and every day that goes by, it's like their soul is dying. I know that sounds so deep, but it's so true. Like, they're just kind of going through the motion, like a robot. And they're not working at a job that they're happy at. They're working at a job that they fell into. So why not you be control over the job you want? And I get it. There can be 100 many different scenarios. Like maybe you want to do this dream job, but then you would have to go back to school to get a degree for that job. But right now you don't have the money to go to school. So you're working at this temporary job to get the money. So then you could put that money to school. You know what I mean? Like there could be so many different situations. But, you know, obviously I'm young. I'm 25. I haven't had that many probably crazy life experiences as somebody maybe older, but from what I've seen already in my life is, you know, if you're that unhappy, I just want to encourage people that you can get out of it. And I know you can. Trust me, like you can come up with some solution. Maybe like right now, gosh, I'm trying to think of an example off the top of my head. Okay, I'll just talk about, for me, for example. Okay, I'm a teacher. Teaching, I wanted to teach. Let me tell you, when I was a little girl, I used to set out all my stuffed animals and I would pretend, you know, to be teaching, like, you know, writing stuff. And I would even make lesson plans and I would like present them to my parents. So I've always wanted to be a teacher. But let me tell you something else. Before that, I've always wanted to be an actress. And I told my parents that, and I remember as a little 9-year-old girl, I said, Mom, Dad, you need to move me to LA right now. Like, I wanted to be an actress so bad. But, you know, not my parents, but like just society, the world. I always kind of heard, oh, Danielle, that's such an unrealistic job. Do you know how hard it is to be an actress? Do you know how many people go for that? Like, you're probably never going to make it, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, you start to believe that. So then I think, okay, well, teaching then. I like teaching. Teaching should be good. But now I've been teaching. This is going to be my 3rd year teaching. Don't get me wrong. I like it. But acting, it's still my passion. And, you know, I want to give a huge shout out to my parents and to my boyfriend because, you know, I remember my boyfriend like telling me like I can see you doing more. And I would kind of get mad. Like, what do you mean? I'm a teacher. Like, look at me. I'm big time now, right? I got a career. And he's like, no, I can see you doing more. Always pushing me. And, you know, needless to say, he was right. Like, my heart, I'm going to like start crying because I get so emotional and so happy about it. The first masterclass that I did, after I performed, I literally was like this. I was crying because I honestly felt that God wanted me to start acting again because I did it when I was little. Because with my passion for acting, you know, I'm going to do it for the kingdom of God and the stories that I can tell here on earth. You know, he can use me for such deep, deep stories that need to be told, that need to touch lives. And I truly believe that is my purpose. So it is the freaking most hardest career in the world. Like, I've been in it 1.5 years and I feel like I've just barely touched the surface. But it is so worth it, you guys. Like, once you find the thing that you are most passionate about, I promise you, your whole entire life will have purpose. I pinky swear to you. Okay, if you're depressed right now, if you're sad, if you're just struggling to get by, okay, maybe you're working at a bank. You hate that freaking bank job, but it makes decent money, all right? But deep down, you want to be a freaking chef, man. Bake on the side. Work on your craft on the side while you're doing that main job, all right? And, you know, you will be so much happier with that. I mean, I get it. Our typical day job, we have to put in the most time, you know, the 9-to-5 job, because that's what's paying the bills. But then you have to make that sacrifice. So maybe you want to be a singer. You're working a 9-to-5 job. Man, you better get up 2-3 hours early and start singing. And then when you get off, you better hit it hard too. It's like, whatever you want, you can do it. It's all about sacrifice. So I know that was kind of a big thought, big topic, and I took it in many different directions, but it's just something on my heart, and I just really want you guys to think about that. So my 3 questions that I asked you today, I want you to really think about it. The first question, are you at your dream job? All right. If you answered no, another question I want you to think about is why not? What can you do to get there? Question number 2, The job that you're at now, did you fall into or did you pick it? If you fell into it, you guys, don't let the world, whoever, like tell you what your job is going to be. You get to pick your job. You get to pick your life. So get out there and freaking pick the job you want. So change that. All right. And then question 3, the job that you're at right now, could you see yourself doing this job forever? Be honest. If you're flipping hamburgers at McDonald's, okay, I'm not taking anything away because, man, somebody's got to flip those burgers and they're delicious, right? But is that your dream job? Could you see yourself every single day going into McDonald's feeling, yeah, I'm on top of the world. I'm going to conquer this shit. Excuse my language. But really, like, you know, sometimes I would ask myself with my job, I'm like, you know, can I see myself doing this forever? And like, you know, I'm not going to share too much about that right now, but really think about that. So be the change. Get out there and, you know, those 3 questions. If you're not satisfied, you guys, you are in control of your life. All right. No matter the situation, if you're going through poverty, if you're going through a mental illness, if you have kids and right now you feel like you need to just work and, you know, it's about the kids. Trust me, it is about your kids, but you need to be happy too. If you have poverty, that's going to give you even more drive to work harder. All right. Like the list goes on, people. But yeah, God bless you all. Have a great night. I better get to bed. I got to be at work early tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.